Welcome to Science 5. Hello everyone. I'm Teacher Verdat, your teacher in science. Bago magsimula ang ating lesson, ito muna ang ating virtual class rules. I want you to find a silent place where you are comfortable so that you can focus our lesson. Watch and listen carefully. After our virtual lesson, you can ask questions to our group chat class. Our lesson for today is about conductor of heat and electricity. The objective of this lesson, you are expected to identify materials that are good conductors of heat and electricity. Discuss why some materials are good conductors of heat and electricity. Appreciate the value of mindfulness by following the precautionary measures in handling materials which are good conductors of electricity to avoid accident. We discussed before about how do we measure motion in terms of distance and time. Do you remember what is motion? Motion is change position over time compared to a reference point. What is distance? Distance is the measurement of the space between objects. What is speed? Speed is measures of motion of an object. It has two elements, which is distance and time. Speed uses standard unit of meter per second. The formula of speed is S is equals to D over T. Meron ako ditong sample word problem. I want you to answer this in your notebook. The problem is, it takes a car 30 seconds to go 90 meters. What is the speed? Let us check if your answer is correct. First, you have to write the given, the formula of the speed, then solution. This is equals to 90 meters over 30 seconds. You have to divide it by 90 over 30. S is equals to 3 meter per second. Or you can write this as S is equals to 3 m per S. Kung ang sagot niyo ay kagaya nito, good job class. Ngayon, alam niyo na kung paano ma-compute ang speed. Ano ang inyong na-observe sa illustration? Tama. Noong yung wood at glass ang nakakabit sa wire, ang bulb ay hindi umilaw. Nang ang copper at steel na ang nakakabit sa wire, ang bulb ay umilaw. Meron pa ako dito isang illustration. Ano ang inyong nakikita sa illustration? Alright. Sa kabila, yung fine ceramics, electricity block. Ibig sabihin, ang electricity ay hindi nakadaloy, kaya hindi umilaw yung bulb. Samantalang, sa right side naman, yung metal, dumaloy sa kanya ang electricity, kaya yung bulb ay umilaw. Meron ako ditong activity. Nais kong sagutan niyo ito sa inyong notebook. Write check if the bulb lighted using this object. Coin, toothpick, paper clip metal, paper at comb. Okay, let us check your work. Coin, napailaw ba nito ang bulb? Yes. How about toothpick? No. Paper clip metal? Yes. Paper? No. Comb? No. Magaling mga bata. Ngayon, nais kong ihanda nyo ang mga materials na ito. Isang tasang mainit na tubig, papel, paper clip na metal, coins, lapis, toothpick, metal spoon, at saka comb. Maaari kayo magpatulong sa inyong parents o guardian o sino mang nasa bahay na nakakatanda sa inyo para sa experiment na ito. Ito ang ating procedures. Note, be careful when experimenting with hot. Mag-ingat tayo kapag nag-i-experiment tayo ng ganitong bagay, lalo na kung may mainit na tubig. Kailangan meron kayong guidance ng inyong parents o guardians. First procedure, put hot water in a mug. Second, place all the objects in the mug. After 1 minute, drain the water in the mug and get the objects using a tongue. Touch each object and write down on your paper of your observation each materials. Copy this table. Write check if the object is good conductor of heat and X if the object is not good conductor of heat. Now, let us check kung magkapareho tayo ng observation sa nagawa nating experiment. Did the coin become hot? Check. How about metal? Check. Paper? X. Paper clip metal? Check. Pencil? X. Toothpick? X. Comb? X. Kung ganito ang inyong naging observation, tama po yun. Ngayon naman, tunghayan natin. Alamin natin kung ano ang conductors at insulators. Conductors are materials that allow heat and electricity to pass through easily. Copper wires are widely used for electrical wiring because they are ductile and good conductors of electricity. Example of conductors: copper, aluminum, steel, and any metal. Any metal, ito yung gold, silver, bronze. Insulators. Insulators are materials that does not allow heat and electricity to pass through easily. Examples of insulators: plastic, rubber, glass, cloth, wood. Any materials or object that made in plastic, rubber, glass, cloth, and wood are examples of insulators. Metal, iron, copper, gold, silver, brass, steel, nickel are examples of conductors of heat and electricity. Water is also an example of conductor of heat and electricity. Yes, ang tubig ay isa ding example ng conductor. Pero hindi lahat ng tubig. Liquids that contain ions are good conductors. It's meaning, yung tubig lang na mayroong ions ang good conductor. Ions are minerals that allow to pass through the electricity. As you can see on the pictures, in the left side, pure water ang ginamit. Hindi umilaw yung bulb. While in the right side, yung tubig ay mayroong halong sodium chloride. Ang bulb ay umilaw. So, ibig sabihin, ang pure water ay hindi good conductor. Ang tubig na mayroong sodium chloride ay isang good conductor. Ito yung mga good conductor ay yung rainwater. Di ba pag nasa baha tayo, delikadong sumuong kasi nga hindi lamang sa makukuha nating sakit or mga ihi ng daga ang pwede natin makuha. Maaari din tayong madisgrasya sa baha dahil ang baha ay good conductor ng electricity. Baka may nakalublob na mga live wire, kaya delikado tayong sumuong sa baha. Now, in this activity, I want you to identify whether the materials are good conductors or insulators. Activity 1. Write C if the object is conductor and I if it is insulator. 1. Metal spoon. 2. Plastic spoon. 3. Pencil. 4. Coin. 5. Aluminum foil. 6. Straw. Activity 2. Which of the following materials is useful in cooking food? A. Metal spoon. B. Plastic cup. C. Aluminum casserole. D. Ceramic mug. Number 2. The following materials use conductor of heat and electricity to function except for 1. Select it. A. Lighted candle. B. Lighted electric bulb. C. Water heater. D. Flat iron. Number 3. Why is electrical wiring usually made from copper? A. Because copper is shiny. B. Because copper conducts electricity. C. Because copper is not magnetic. D. Because copper is strong. 4. Why is electrical wiring usually covered with a layer of plastic? A. To make it look pretty. B. To help electricity flow along the wire. C. To make it safe. D. To make it strong. 5. The main reason of using aluminum in cooking pan is because blank. A. It is a good conductor of heat. B. It is not conductor of electricity. C. It has a very high density. D. It is strong. Let us check your answer if it is correct. If your answer is like this, you did a great job, class. Again, children, remember, conductors are materials that allow heat and electricity to pass through easily. Examples of conductor materials are any metal, copper, aluminum, steel, water with iron. Insulators are materials that does not allow heat and electricity to pass through easily. Examples of insulators are wood, plastic, rubber, cloth, and glass. Before I end this video lesson, I want you to give an inspirational quote. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Hopefully, may natutunan kayong araw na ito. See you in next class. Goodbye!